What's up, guys? As you know, on Friday, there was a season finale of My Adventures with Superman Season 2. This show, I don't even remember if I did a review of Season 1, but I remember Season 1 being it's good. This show had a couple, like, everyone wondered what it was going to be because it kind of got fucked around with because of the Zaslav not really valuing animation, as we know. And it was, supposed to be on Adult Swim, and I think it might still be on Adult Swim, but I just watched it on Max the next day. And this show is like, it has a lot of anime inspiration, and you can see it. And I think, like, even more in Season 2, you can see the anime inspiration. It's all over the show. It's honestly what makes this show what it is. And this season, we learn more about Lois' relationship with her dad, and we get to see more. Honestly, not a lot. I'm gonna be honest. We learn, like, the things that happen are good, but when you, like, look back on the season, only a few things kind of happen. Like, you have Lois' relationship with her dad, him getting kicked out of Waller teaming up with Slade and teaming up with Luther, and her trying to, like, get her things going. And you have Superman looking for his cousin, and then he finds his cousin, and we find out his cousin is teamed up with Brainiac. You have Jimmy. Jimmy, he has, like, the little mini, like, episode with Supergirl, but other than that, I don't think Jimmy did a whole lot this season. Like, we get the callback on when he told Lex to be himself, but other than that, I don't think Jimmy did a whole lot. Like, when you really look back on the season, a lot of what happened was really good, but not a lot happened. And to find out now, last night they revealed that in Season 3 they're gonna have Superboy. It really makes you go, man, like, they're really going quick with this stuff, man. They're going so quick with all this stuff, and I'm just trying to, like, this is clearly, after, like, now that we know Superboy's coming, this is not a traditional by the timeline type of adaptation. Like, we don't even know if there's other superheroes. I don't think they've mentioned a single. We got all these villains, but I don't think there's not a single other superhero. Kind of like what a lot of Batman adaptations do. Like, you have, like, and that's, like, it's weird to see a Superman adaptation do that, where they don't really acknowledge, like, other superheroes. But in a lot of the Batman adaptations, they do this all the time. Like, outside of Gotham, is there anything else? Like, even what was it? Batman, the first animated Batman series, with Kevin Costner. I think that's how you say his name. Not Kevin. Kevin Conroy. Like, back in the 90s, they didn't really acknowledge other superheroes. It was kind of just Batman and his villains, and that was it. So to see this show kind of be like Superman and his villains, and then people that are on his side and doing those storylines, it's kind of a weird thing to see, but that's just how they're doing it. And I think so far with the anime inspiration and all that stuff coming together, I think they've really been able to make something beautiful. But overall, I don't think the animation of this show's that like, the way the show looks, that's not the thing you're gonna get a lot of high praise for. Like, the show's good, but, like, that's probably the one thing I think most people would agree. Like, the animation is not something we're gonna look back on and, like, we need that in everything. We're not gonna look back and go, we need that in everything, like we did with Spider-Verse and shit like that. But still, it's unique. You can certainly tell the show apart from other shows, and I think that's all you can really ask for. And like I said, a lot of what happened this season was good, but in my opinion, not a whole lot happened. And sometimes I wonder, like, in my mind, whenever I see a show like a Superman and Batman show, like, in my mind, I'm always thinking, how do we get from where they are now to 20 years when we know there's going to be a Justice League and there's going to be a fight with fucking, what's the dude name? Their Thanos. I can't remember his name. We never see him in shit, but he's their version of Thanos. Apocalypse, I think, or Apocalypse. I think that's his name, Apocalypse. And there's going to be a fight with that dude, and there's going to be a fight with Steppenwolf. Like, how do we come from here? How do we come from here to there? And I feel like when they add characters like Supergirl and Superboy, I feel like those are, like, 10, 15 years down the line type characters, and we're just seeing them now at the beginning. It's like it's good, but it's just like, I'm wondering, like, where are you? Like, what's the end goal? Like, how many seasons did they get of this show? Like, let's say they get 6, 7 seasons. What are you going to be doing in season 6? What are you going to be doing in season 7? I don't think they're going to get that many seasons. I got a feeling they might get, like, at most 5. But, like, even season 5, once you add Superboy, is Superboy, Supergirl, and Superman going to be running around beating everybody up while this dude is still, like, at year 2? You know, I'm just kind of rambling because, like I said, everything, not a lot happens, but what happens is good. You know, they have the Superman finds Kara. They go back to the ship. Then he sees Brainiac. Brainiac was giving fucking Frieza vibes. Like I said, more anime inspiration. They come down. They fight. They fight Frieza. They fight, you know, they whoop his ass and they win. But, like, I'm just saying, I'm more hung up on what's going to happen in season 5, season 6, if they even get that far. Like, where are we going when we add, like, in my opinion, characters that are made for the future in the beginning? That's really what makes me so interested in the show. Like, you already added Supergirl. Next season, you're adding Superboy. What are you going to do in season 4? And are all these people just going to be on the team beating everybody up? You know? It's very interesting. Then you got, like, a young Slade Wilson. You got him right there. Are they ever going to mention Batman? I'm sorry. I know people don't like to hear that, but they ever going to, like, they mentioned Gotham this season when they brought up Lois Lane, when they brought up Lois Lane's job offer, but are they ever going to mention Batman? Are they ever going to mention other heroes? We saw Silas Stone. We know that Cyborg's only like 10, 12 years old, so we're still like 6 years off from him probably getting fucked up. You know? Like, they're doing little things here and there to lay groundwork, but I just want to know where are we going to be season 5, season 6, now that we're adding characters like Supergirl and Superboy so early. If I have to give this season a score, it's definitely like an 8.5, almost 9 out of 10. This is like, if you like this show, I think you'll have a very enjoyable time watching it. And I think if you can get into it in the first couple episodes, you're gonna really like it, and you're gonna really have a really enjoyable time watching it. So yeah, my adventures with Superman season 2, 8.5, 9 out of 10. I really enjoyed watching it. Not a lot happened, but what happens is really, really great television. So yeah, 8.5, 9 out of 10. Peace.